Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video, I'll be discussing my thoughts and initial reaction to the brand new release trailer for The Mist TV series, which will be hitting Spike TV later this summer, June 22nd to be exact. You know, we knew that this TV show was coming for a while. There was a lot of talk the past year and a half now about The Mist becoming a TV series, or how The Mist is going to get a full season or a first season on Spike somewhere. And we've seen some set photos of like when it was in production. We've seen some, we've read some character descriptions and whatnot, and we know that it's obviously based on the original Stephen King story. And now earlier today, we finally got our first look at the brand new television series based off of the book The Mist. And it looks very promising. You know, I saw the movie. I saw the movie many years ago. I didn't see it until like a few years after it had originally come out. And of course, I didn't rush to theaters to see it because I used to be quite a chicken shit and it looked terrifying. But I saw it a few years later and it was good. It was a very, very good movie. Not only was it scary because of all the creepy stuff and a few creatures here and there. I won't go into details or spoil anything for those of you who may not have seen it and who may want to watch it before watching the TV series. What I would say is that it's scary, but one of the things that make it so scary is that it shows you what human beings are capable of. You know, Stephen King does a fantastic job terrifying his readers. And one of the things that makes his books so terrifying is how his characters, his human characters, treat each other and what the human characters are capable of, good or bad. In the case of the story of The Mist, it's showing what people are capable of in terms of really, really, really bad and dark things. And from this trailer for this new TV series, it looks like we're going to be getting a great big element or theme of human darkness, or just how scary human nature really is. So obviously, you know, the premise looks the same. This enormous mist or shroud of mist is going to engulf this tiny little town, and people are going to be trapped in different buildings with each other. Perhaps they're going to be stuck with people they know or complete strangers, and maybe they'll try to get to each other, or maybe they'll be too busy trying to survive on their own to worry about their relatives or their friends who may be stranded in other buildings. It looks like we're going to be getting a lot of scary moments. A lot of looks like some violent death is in store, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of sex involved, because there was quite a few glimpses of characters screwing and doing each other. You know, there was a couple of two guys making out in a bathroom, and then one of them hits the other, and then we saw a glimpse of a man and woman in bed together going at it. And we saw glimpses of people screaming, we saw some bloody hands, we saw some panicked looks of terror and fear and whatnot. You know, we saw the cops looking and standing helpless as this enormous mist comes toward them. And yeah, it was very scary. It was a pretty freaky trailer, an awesome trailer, but I think it gave us an excellent idea of the vibe or what's to come in this TV show. And what I'm really looking forward to personally is how it becomes. I mean, what I'm hoping they'll do, if they don't go for the whole post-apocalyptic feel or vibe like they do on Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, or the show from TNT, Falling Skies did. If they don't go full-on post-apocalypse, I hope they go into some kind of survival mode where, you know, people realize that no help is coming. They've got to fight for themselves while fighting each other. And the one thing that did concern me about this trailer was that there was a lack of supernatural monsters or creatures. However, they could be saving that for when the episodes actually air. And one of the last lines we hear in the trailer is, "There's something in the mist." So obviously, I think it's a good assumption, a safe assumption to say that, you know, something is going to be tagging along within the mist. And then not only will we have to deal with the threats within the mist, but we're going to have to deal with the threats that the characters present themselves and to each other. So that's what I'm really looking forward to, is interesting, complex characters in a horrible, appalling situation while dealing with external and internal threats. You know, very similar to Walking Dead, so to speak, you know. But I'm a big Stephen King fan. I have read most of his novels, and I've seen and enjoyed a good number of his movies, and The Mist was definitely one of the best Stephen King movies, and it was directed brilliantly and beautifully by the great filmmaker Frank Darabont, who is of course the man who gave us Walking Dead seasons 1 and 2 in the first place. So thank you, Mr. Darabont. And I'm excited about this show. You know, we knew it was coming. We've known that it's been going to be happening for a while, and we finally got our first trailer and our first look at the series overall. And I'm very, very pleased with what I've seen so far. And we of course have a release date. The series premiere for The Mist premieres on Spike TV June 22nd of this year, so mark your calendars. June 22nd, we've got a new summer show to look forward to, along with other summer shows like Zoo and Fear the Walking Dead and The Strain. Well, guys, what did you think of the Mist TV series trailer? Like it, love it, hate it? Were you surprised by a few things? Do you think you can predict what's coming? Without turning it into a big argument or a roasting contest of one another, please leave your thoughts, opinions, and your feedback down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from everybody. If you can disagree with one another, of course, that's your opinion, you're right, but no unnecessary hostile internet trolling. You may disagree with one another, but please be polite and civil about it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you can start watching my episode reviews once the series does air later this summer. I'll be doing episode reviews for it if it keeps my interest, and you're going to want to tune in and check those out, and just subscribe to stay up to date on this channel regarding news for this TV series and other upcoming TV shows and films we're looking forward to, and check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I think you'll like what you see. The Mist debuts this summer on Spike TV June 22nd from the mind of Stephen King. Don't miss it. It looks like it's going to be a fun one. Check out the trailer as well. It's spooky and exciting. I think you'll like it. Have a great rest of the night, everybody. And of course, until next time, may the force be with you.